What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a topic that's both terrifying and exhilarating, the most difficult video games ever created. These are the titles that test your skills, push you to your limits, and sometimes leave you wanting to throw your controller across the room.
You will die!
Now, difficulty is subjective. What one player finds frustrating, another might find exhilarating. But the games on this list share a common theme. They're not for the faint of heart. They demand precision, patience, and a whole lot of perseverance. So, let's count down the top 10 most difficult video games, starting at number 10. In this punishing dance with death, Ninja Gaiden, a masterpiece from Team Ninja, immerses you in razor-sharp combat and unforgiving enemies, where mastering combos like a true ninja warrior is essential. But remember, one wrong step sends you back to the checkpoint quicker than Ru Hayabusa can say Dragon Sword. Tight controls, lightning-fast enemies, and one-hit deaths combine to create a heart-pounding experience, where mastering Ru Hayabusa's ninjutsu skills is a daunting task, especially when facing off against monstrous bosses like the Doa Fiend that will leave you sweating. Next up, we have Returnal, a recent addition to the challenging games roster. This roguelike masterpiece throws you into a loop of relentless combat and environmental exploration. Each death sends you back to the beginning with a procedurally generated world, forcing you to adapt your strategies and master your skills. Every encounter feels crucial, and the boss fights push you to the absolute edge, demanding precise timing and flawless execution. Don't underestimate the challenge this one brings.
My only choice is to keep fighting. To keep looking for answers.
Now, let's talk about Hollow Knight. This Metroidvania masterpiece lures you into its beautiful yet hauntingly intricate world. Don't be fooled by its charming visuals though. The combat is tight and unforgiving, demanding mastery of movement and attack patterns. Navigating the interconnected world requires exploration, backtracking, and facing challenging bosses, each with unique mechanics and strategies to discover. Get ready to explore the depths and face the unexpected. Devil May Cry 3, a true spectacle in stylish action, takes our number 7 spot. This stylish action game throws you into the extravagant boots of Dante, the demon-hunting gun and blade-wielding badass. While the combat system offers incredible depth and freedom, mastering its complexity requires practice, precision, and a love for flashy combos. The later stages and bosses test your mastery of the system, demanding flawless execution and creative combinations to emerge victorious. With its demanding combat and relentless enemies, this installment in the series has become a benchmark for challenging gameplay.
What? You promised me a party, and that's what I want.
That's up to your skills.
Spelunky, a game that proves simplicity doesn't always mean easy. This roguelike platformer is legendary for its brutal difficulty and immense replayability. You play as a spelunker venturing deep into randomized dungeons filled with deadly traps, aggressive enemies, and hidden treasures. Death is inevitable, but it's a learning experience that pushes you to understand the game's mechanics and secrets. Spelunky's difficulty comes from its unforgiving nature. One wrong move can send you plummeting to your death, forcing you to start your entire run over. Mastering Spelunky is a true testament to patience, perseverance, and a healthy dose of masochism. From Software strikes again with Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. This game throws away the familiar Soulsborne formula and presents a new challenge: mastering the art of parrying. Gone are the days of rolling and blocking. Sekiro demands precise timing and flawless execution. This unique approach to combat, coupled with the lightning-fast enemies and challenging boss encounters, makes Sekiro a masterclass in aggressive play. It's a steep learning curve, but the feeling of deflecting a flurry of attacks and delivering a final, satisfying blow is exhilarating. If you're looking for a unique brand of difficulty, look no further than Sefue. This action game incorporates a unique aging mechanic. Every time you die, you age, becoming stronger but also closer to death's embrace. This adds a whole new layer of tension to the gameplay, as each attempt becomes a race against time. Mastering the combat system, which blends traditional melee with environmental manipulation, is crucial to survive. Sefue is a game that demands mastery, but the feeling of overcoming its challenges with a seasoned, silver-haired protagonist is truly rewarding. From Software, the masterminds behind Dark Souls, decided to take their brand of difficulty to an open world with Elden Ring. This sprawling masterpiece throws you into the lands between, a world filled with secrets, breathtaking vistas, and of course, terrifying enemies. While Elden Ring offers more breathing room than its predecessor, the core challenge remains. Bosses are epic, demanding mastery of combat mechanics and exploiting their weaknesses. The open world itself can be a source of difficulty, with hidden dungeons, powerful optional bosses, and the ever-present threat of getting ambushed by a roaming field enemy.
They just happen to be on the losing side of a war.
Delicious last course.
Now, let's shift gears to a different kind of difficulty. Cuphead may charm you with its stunning visuals and catchy tunes, but don't be fooled. This run-and-gun game is a masterclass in bullet hell. Screens are flooded with enemy projectiles, requiring precise dodging and relentless offense. This game is all about memorization, pattern recognition, and mastering the perfect parry to refill your health. It's a challenging dance with the devil, but the satisfaction of finally conquering a boss after countless attempts is unmatched. Before we unveil the top dog, let's give a shout out to a few other awesome games that deserve some love. can't talk about difficulty without mentioning the king himself, Dark Souls. This game, and its subsequent entries, single-handedly defined the Soulsborne genre and became synonymous with brutal challenge. From the cryptic world's design to the unforgiving combat, Dark Souls throws you into a world where every enemy feels like a boss, and every misstep is met with swift punishment. But within the frustration, there lies a deep sense of satisfaction. Mastering the combat, conquering a challenging boss, and finally reaching that next bonfire, these moments feel truly earned, making Dark Souls a rewarding experience for those who persevere. So there you have it, folks, our top 10 most difficult video games. These titles are not for everyone, but for those seeking a true test of skill and perseverance, they offer an unforgettable experience. Remember, difficulty is subjective, and what one might find frustrating, another might find exhilarating. So, if you're looking for a challenge, why not give one of these games a try? Just be prepared to die a lot. This list is just a starting point for your exploration of the vast and ever-growing world of difficult video games. There are countless other titles out there waiting to test your skills and push you to your limits. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your controller, dive into a challenging game, and discover the thrill of overcoming seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Until then, happy gaming!